football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Throws to the top. Soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Luna. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Is another first down for the offense.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hooks. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
7, North Texas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe that...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cox. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The running back has it. Oh, what a move to get open. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Rockwell. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Harper. This time on target. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Working that left side now. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know,
deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though.
Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Back open in the middle.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Harper. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Wants to go up top. Release to the back. It's complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
21, North Texas, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. The offense set for a first down play. They want to throw it. That's caught. It's Cox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble.
It's a seam wide open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen.
Touchdown, North Texas. Great job by the back on the option. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Harper. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at this.
Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
North Texas, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Back to pass, it's Harper. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football he was going to put.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, North Texas. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been
going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Goes to the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a...
There he goes! Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Touchdown, Mean Green. And that one will give him the lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. To the air, it's Harper. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Johnson. Gets away from one, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the defense... They're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw. What can you dial up here?
Catch in the middle. It's Luna. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page.
Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Here's a hit. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Harper. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, North Texas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
35, UTSA, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Harper. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 4 over Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. North Texas in the hurry-up.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Trying play action. Oh, he wants it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking for a man, it's Harper. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on 1st down. What a grab with one hand.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly. Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. The sack. The heat was too much. There are penalty markers down, but I think it's against the offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
On first down from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the score. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Lugo. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking left. Makes a connection. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he got loose. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hooks. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Lugo. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that.
Turning it on. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Throws to the wideout. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it.
North Texas, 42, UTSA